Queen Tribe was good. Coach right here. Coming back with the second video of the day. I want to talk about you don't want a pretty boy. You don't want a pretty boy. A pretty boy is a type of dude, type of man that he don't like to get dirty. He don't like to get his hand dirty. He's too pretty. He's caught up into himself. A pretty boy is a man that looks in the mirror more than a woman. He gonna be in the mirror more than you. That's pretty much what a pretty boy is. He's handsome. Yeah, he's handsome. He got the swag. But he don't like to get dirty. He don't know how to use his hands. And he's just too pretty to get dirty. And some women, not all. So this video might not apply to every woman, but I know this for a fact. Some women are attracted to a pretty boy, and they don't even know it though. They don't even know it. Like I said, because I have heard some women, when I ask some women what you want in a man as a coach, what are your standards? And a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times they describe a pretty boy, but they don't know it though. They don't know it. And in the average, not all, I don't know if I should say average, but I'm gonna say this here. A lot of black women, a lot of African American women, and the reason why I'm saying black, because those are the ones that I know who want this type of man, because that's what I see. I don't know what the white women want. I don't know what the Spanish women want as in a man. Maybe they want a tall, blonde guy. I don't know what they want. But I know that a lot of the black women, a lot of the black queens want a tall, dark-skinned man with swag, that know how to dress real good, with a clean pair of shoes. And this is what I heard from the black queens. Clean pair of shoes, clean cut, keep his haircut fresh and all that hair. And I noticed that's what they focus on more so than anything. When you ask them that, that's what they're going to say first. They're going to put more emphasis on those superficial things, the outer appearance of him. And they got very little standards. They got a lot of preferences, but they got a couple of standards. And, I've heard this. And again, this don't apply to every woman. I'm not saying every woman is like this. But you got some women out there. And see, this video here is to, well, all my videos is to do this, is to empower you queens, you ladies, and teach you where you're going wrong at from a man perspective. Because a real man like myself know what a real man is. And if you really was a man, you can see where I'm coming from. The type of man that most women describe, in society. I have seen it a lot of times. I have seen it on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook. A woman gets on there, tall, dark skinned, and just elbow tight, a man that can dress. And a lot of times they be Christian women in leadership. And that's why, and that's one reason, not the only reason. That's one reason why a lot of these prophets, evangelists, single, because they have preferences. The engine elbow tight guy. And I'm telling you, literally seen this on social media from women in leadership in the church. He gotta know how to dress. If you don't know how to dress, he can't get with me. He gotta have a clean pair of shoes. I heard I've heard a woman on Facebook lie, say he gotta have a clean pair of shoes. You gotta have a clean pair of shoes. He gotta be dressed. He gotta know how to match, clothes iron. He gotta be groomed up. This and that and the other. And the other day when I was thinking about this, I was at work and I was driving, and what dropped in my mind there, that's a pretty boy. What a lot of women are describing what they want is a pretty boy. That's how pretty boys are. Clean pair of shoes. Now listen. Now I'm not saying all men that like this are pretty boys, but a lot of them are. Clean pair of shoes, fresh cut, groomed real good, ironed up, nice pair of pants, everything tight, swag. A lot of times, not all the time, a lot of times those are pretty boys. And you get this man and he gonna be in the mirror more than you. And whenever you with a man and that man is in the mirror more than you, you got your pretty boy. You got your pretty boy. And I'm telling you now, you don't want no pretty boy. You gonna catch hell with a pretty boy. You gonna get tired of that pretty. It's gonna be cute in the beginning. Oh my God, he's so handsome. Oh my God, everything I want in a man. I remember one time somebody I know was telling me about a certain person, and they was saying like how they was with a pretty boy. I mean, very handsome, very handsome. Clean. He always be clean, always dress good. I mean, he was handsome, but he didn't want to work. And in the beginning of the relationship, she was so happy. Oh, I got me a good-looking man. He's so fine. But after a while, guess what? She got tired of coming home, and he inside the house playing a video game with a big mixing bowl of cereal. So she got tired of him. She told that pretty boy, "Go back home to your mama." You gonna get tired of that pretty boy, girl. Cause see, one thing y'all gotta realize, Queen, you're not wired as a woman. That's a turnoff to a woman. You see a man who don't want to get dirty. He don't want to get his hand dirty. He can't even change the tire. But you got you a pretty boy. You got you inches elbow. You got you inches elbow. When I say inches elbow, I'm not talking about literally inches elbow, but I'm talking about that type of man. That type of man that everybody crazy about, the inches elbow look. And, not everybody, but a lot of women crazy about inches elbow. Now I heard some women say, nah, he ain't it for me. I like Morris Chestnut. So was it whoever it is, Morris Chestnut, inches elbow, whatever. And listen, I'm not knocking no type of man now. I'm not saying all of them like that. It's not them, but I'm just saying, y'all need to be careful what y'all ask for. You asking for a pretty boy, and then you getting in the car with a boy, and y'all married. You got your pretty boy with you, and y'all on the road on the highway traveling, and y'all get a flat tire. He too pretty to get that change the tire. He don't even know how to change the tire. And y'all got out somewhere in the woods. Y'all got to call a tow truck to come out there and find y'all. Y'all on side of the road for 2 hours because you got your pretty boy and he don't not change no tire. Come on, man. What you gonna do then? You need a man that's more than dark skinned with a clean pair of shoes, nice cut and swag. You need a man that know how to work a little bit. You need a man that know how to get dirty every now and then. But what a lot of women describing is a man that is cute. He's a pretty boy. And he don't know how to use his hand. He don't even know how to use a wrench. He don't even know how to use a wrench. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a mechanic. I don't know nothing about cars, but when my ex needed a battery in the car, I know how to change a battery. I know how to get a wrench and take the battery out and put the new battery in and tighten the other battery up. I know how to install a battery. I'm not a mechanic. I know how to change a tire. If me and my family on the side of the road, we ain't got to wait on nobody to come and get us because we don't know. You know how to change a tire. Now I don't know what I'm doing. I know how to change a tire. See, you don't need no pretty boy. You see what I'm saying? You don't need no pretty boy. Again, I'm not a mechanic, but I know how to fix on stuff a little bit around the house. If the door not off the door, not door, but door, I know how to get a screwdriver and go on there and tighten it back up. Y'all get these pretty boys. You get these pretty boys, and he don't even know how to use a screwdriver. Come on now. And see, what y'all young ladies got to understand, the old school women, and like I was saying about the women at my church, they were saying they want a man that know how to fix on stuff, how to fix the sink and all that here. They old school. See, they what the old school women looking like about a man. They want a man that can fix stuff. That's a turn on to them. You as an old school woman, what she want in a man, that's what she gonna tell you. A hard working man, a man that can work around the house, that can fix something, that can use his hand. Now, you take a woman in 2020, not every woman in 2020, but a lot of women in 2020, you ask them what they want in a man, and the first thing they gonna tell you, dark skin, 6'2", muscle, athletic built, inches elbow tight, swag, clean pair of shoes, know how to dress real good, ironed up, haircut, clean cut. That's what they gonna say. They might say God fearing. Some of them might say God fearing. But you see what a lot of women are attracted to in this generation compared to the ones in the old generation. The older widows that, like I said at my church, they was talking about they want a man that can fix stuff. And here come my daughter now. Here come the daughter. She around about my age. She in our generation. You ain't gonna never get no man like that. You see what I'm saying? See what society have done to our women? Back in those days, that's what impressed women. A man that was a hard-working man. A man that know how to fix on stuff. And you had a lot of men back in those days knew how to use their hands. And now this generation here, you got grown men can't even change a tire. I was on the phone with a girl one time. She was telling me about somebody that had a flat tire. I forgot who it was. And she said it was a lot of grown men on the porch. And a woman asked them, could they change the tire? And not nan grown man said they could change the tire. Pretty boy. That's what a pretty boy is. Pretty boy, he ain't gonna get his hand dirty. Pretty boy, he too pretty, he ain't gonna fight for you. He ain't gonna fight for you. You too pretty, he don't want he don't wanna get hurt. He don't wanna get hurt, he too pretty. And see, that's what y'all gotta realize. You asking for, not all y'all, but you asking for a pretty boy. Now let me say this for y'all be in the comment. I'm not saying get you a ugly man. I gotta say this here. I'm not saying get you a ugly man. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, queens, y'all gotta look at more than the outer appearance of a man. This superficial stuff, swag, dark skin, 6 foot tall, and all this stuff here. Y'all, that's all what I'm saying. Not saying get no ugly man, but from a real man perspective, where a lot of women subscribe when they say what kind of man they want, they are describing a pretty boy, a man who don't want to get his hand dirty. To me, as a real man, that's what I'm saying. That's what a pretty boy is. You see what I'm saying? Pretty boys are lazy. And all they think about, pretty boys are selfish. They're very selfish. Pretty boys are narcissistic. They got a lot of narcissistic traits. Yes, and that's why women are are getting with these type of men because that's what you are attracted to. Because society told you this is what a good man is. And now you run around, oh, he very narcissistic. Yeah, because he's a pretty boy. And these are some traits of a pretty boy. And like I said, they be in the mirror more than you. Now, if you meet a man and he be in the mirror longer than you got you a pretty boy. You got you a pretty boy. You see what I'm saying? And so that's all I'm saying to y'all, Lil. It's not that I'm saying get a ugly man. I get, y'all want somebody that's attractive. And a lot of times women try to, compare themselves to men. Y'all always compare yourself to men. Not all women, but a lot of women. Men do it too, Coach Rod. Why? Here come a comment I got one time on a video. I talked about this here. Why only men can have attractive women and have what they want, but us women gotta settle for a non-attractive man? Oh, that's not what I'm saying. And let me tell you something though. What y'all don't understand, men are wired this way. Men are wired to fall in love through physical attraction. As a woman, you are not wired to fall in love through physical attraction. You are wired to fall in love through emotions, how a man treats you, what a man say to you. But you've been programmed by society to fall in love through physical attraction. Because you know why? Because society is trying to emasculize women. Make you masculine. You're not wired when you see a handsome man to go running behind him, talking about talking about and I want to be with you. You're not wired to do that. You've been programmed to do that. So don't be trying to compare yourself to men. Oh, men do it, Coach. Why we can't do it? Because you're not a man. Men fall in love through physical attraction. Men are wired to fall in love through physical attraction. You see what I'm saying? That's all what I'm telling y'all is, and again, not saying all women do this here, but a lot of women do. A lot of women, this is the type of man that they want. They actually want a pretty boy, and they don't even know what they're asking for. That's a pretty boy. And then you get with this man, and he got all the good looks, all the swag. Oh my God, the chemistry was so good. But he can't even use he don't even know how to use a wrench. He don't even know what a wrench is. And you got this pretty boy in the house with you. And he can't and something broke in the house, he can't even fix it. He can't even fix it. And that's what I'm telling y'all. Again, I'm not a handyman. I'm not a carpenter. But, when things got broken in the house, like, easy for me to fix, I fixed it. There was times with my ex, the toilet. The handle you pulled out to flush the toilet was broke. I looked at it. I had enough sense. I know how to use tools to fix it. When she needed a washing machine installed, I had enough sense to figure it out, look at the manual, and hook it up. I'm trying to think of some other things that what I'm saying. You see what I'm trying to say? I'm not a handyman. I'm not a carpenter, but my woman ain't gonna be looking at me like, nah, this doggone toilet stool been like this for 6 months. And I got me a man in the house, and he won't even fix his toilet stool. Now, if he can't do it, at least get somebody in here to do it. That's what kind of man y'all gonna have with all that pretty boy stuff. Get you a man that know how to use his hand, girl. That's what y'all should be asking God for. Y'all asking God for this pretty boy. God, I want a man like that. Ask God for a man that know how to use his hands. That don't mind getting dirty every now and then. that don't mind getting on his knees, working for you. You hear me? That's what y'all gotta realize. There's more to it than the man all about this. That's all I'm saying to y'all. It's more to it than the man and all about this right here. This swag and this tall stuff, dark skin stuff, clean pair. It's more to a man than that. That's all what I'm saying. Women overlook, women miss out on a good man because they're looking at how tall he is. You 5 now, he 5'10". You can't, and he too short for you. Heck, when y'all lay down, y'all the same height. You see what I'm saying? And I know another dude. He about 5. I think he said he 5'9", about 5'10". And he said when his wife put on her heels, she taller than him, and he used to feel insecure about that. His wife, the one used to speak into his life and tell him like, "Baby, I ain't worrying about that right there." You see what I'm saying? That's a good woman. But look how that man treat her though. He not 6'2", but he's a good man. He's not what a lot of women want. Tall, dark skin, 6'2", 6'4". He about 5'10", he say, but he treat his wife like a queen. If she would have been like a lot of women, she would have missed out on a good man. Because he 5'10", I'm 5'9". That's just too short. I can't get into no man like that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because that man make love to you, your body, your mind, not your body, but your mind. If that man lead with love, you'll fall in love with that man. You'll fall in love with that man. But you've been programmed. So what I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm not trying to tell y'all to get no ugly man, but I'm trying to tell y'all is don't let society dictate to you what kind of man you, cause that's where you get it from. You get it from society. Cause when a bunch of women, when you see a whole wave of women wanting the same thing, like a trend, that's the trend what's going on in society today. Not all women, but a lot of women want the tall, dark-skinned men. Cause why? Society have programmed y'all to be that way. So deprogram your mind. Think outside the box a little bit. Sit down and talk to God and tell God, I want a man that fearful of you, that fears you, integrity, respects you, that's going to respect me, that's going to love me, that's going to lay his life down for me. Focus on those things other than all that dark skin and all this stuff here. That's all I'm saying. God, I want a man that can work a little bit, not use his hand around the house. You don't want no man who can't use no wrench. Come on now. You don't want a man who all you want to do is just live and be pretty all day. You don't want that. You do not want a pretty boy, and a lot of women are describing a pretty boy. Swag, he cool. He too cool to get his hand dirty. He got swag, tall. Lot of them men like that, they pretty boys. Look what I say. Pretty in boy. Pretty in boy. You don't want no boy. You don't want no boy. Cause otherwise it's gonna be good in the beginning. You're gonna really be he's so handsome, he's so fine. Oh my God. But when he don't go to work because he too pretty, or when he telling you gonna change the tire because he too pretty, you gonna get tired of that. And you gonna send that pretty boy back home to his mama. You gonna say, pretty boy, listen to me. I'm a woman. I need me a man. I need me a man. And I've been carrying you ever since we've been together. Here go $20 for gas. Take the money and go back home to your mama, okay? Because I ain't got time to raise no man. To raise no boy, right? Listen, I ain't finna raise no boy. If your mom ain't raised you, it's not my job. It's not my job. That's all I'm saying to y'all, ladies. I'm not telling y'all to get no ugly man. But it's a lot of good men out there who may not be dark skinned, who may not be 6'2", but he'll love you like Christ loved the church. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Y'all, a lot of women are describing a pretty boy. That's what that is, what y'all talking about. All that swag stuff, dark skin, and all this inch elbow look, and all this here clean pair of shoes. And I be looking at this stuff, I be like, huh? That what you want in a man? Always clean pair of shoes and all that here. Swag. Where did swag come from? What swag is? Confidence? No, it ain't really confident. It's arrogant. Arrogant. You don't want that. You don't want that. I hope y'all get this message, man. I know it ain't gonna be a popular message. I might get some thumbs down on this one, but still love y'all. Still love y'all. But God bless you. If you have not bought my book, please click on the link in the description. Get this book in your hand. I'm praying for y'all. I thank y'all for y'all support. I'm praying for you. And also, book a session if you need a session. Click on the link in the description box. Stay safe and be careful. And always continue to keep the good Lord with you. We'll talk soon. Hey, y'all know my motto. It's tight, but it's right.